You know what's wild? Some of the people that I've helped buy homes had credit scores that made them think that home ownership wasn't possible. I'm talking 500s and low 600s. But here's the truth. I promise you've never seen anything like what's possible when you get the right guidance. If you've been thinking you need the perfect credit to buy a house, this video is for you. Let's talk about how to buy a house, even if your credit is bad. I'm not here to judge anybody. Life be lifing, and your credit score does not define your future. I know what it's like to rebuild and make something out of nothing. So if your credit is in the 500s or low 600s, and you're feeling like home ownership is just a dream, that's a myth, and we're about to break it wide open today. My name is Keon Shoulders with Real Broker LLC. I live here, I work here, I help people buy homes right here in the Triad. And I'm not here just to sell you a dream. I'm here to give you the full picture so you can make the right decision for you and your family. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. If you've got a question while you're watching, don't wait. Call or text me anytime. My number is right in the description box below, and I'm easy to reach. Let's start a real talk. A lot of folks believe that they need a 700 plus credit score to even start thinking about buying a house. But that's just not the full story. There are loan programs out there, especially FHA, and sometimes even VA or USDA loans that are designed for buyers who might not have the perfect credit score. FHA loans in particular can go down to a 580 credit score, and sometimes even lower than that with a larger down payment. But most people don't even know that, especially in places like Winston-Salem, where word of mouth tends to spread faster than the facts. What does that mean for you? It means you need to understand your starting point, but don't let it stop you. Pull your credit. I recommend using something like annualcreditreport.com because it gives you a free, accurate report from all 3 bureaus. What you see on your phone apps is not always the full story. We want the lender version, the FICO 2, 4, and 5. Those are the ones that mortgage lenders are looking for. Once you know where you stand, the next move is finding a lender who's used to working with people who don't have perfect credit. Not every lender will give you the same answer, and that's important. If the first person says no, don't stop. A no from one lender could be a let's figure it out from another. That's why having the right team matters. Somebody who knows the right questions to ask and the right people to call. In Winston-Salem, there are local lenders who work with my clients and help them close even with credit challenges. We're not talking backdoor shady stuff. We're talking about programs that are built for real people just like you. You just need to know someone who knows how to guide you right through it. Now I know somebody's watching this and thinking, okay, well, what if my credit is in the 500s and I don't have a lot saved up? I got you. There are down payment assistance programs in North Carolina that don't require perfect credit. Some require a 620 score, but others will work with you with a 600. You might have to take a home buyer education course, but I recommend that even if you do have strong credit. It gives you more power when you're at the closing table. Let's pause here for a second because I know how discouraging it can be when you want something so badly and you feel like your credit is standing in the way. But I'm telling you, you're not alone. And the worst thing you can do is sit in silence and assume that you can't do it. That's what keeps people stuck in generational renting. And that's what keeps folks locked out of generational wealth. This may be a little controversial, but I'd rather work with someone who has a 580 credit score and determined than someone who has a 750 and entitled. Because that first person is going to follow the steps and make it happen. Here's what we're doing if you're serious. First, we're going to look at your credit. Then, we're talking to a lender who specializes in FHA or non-traditional lending. From there, we're building a game plan. That might mean paying off a couple of small collections. It might mean adding a secured credit card to boost your score. But it also might mean you're ready and you didn't even know it. Don't disqualify yourself before a lender does. Now let's talk timing. If you've got some things to clean up, give yourself 90 to 120 days. That's usually enough time to see real movement in your credit score if you're consistent. We're not talking about years. With the right coaching, 3 to 4 months can make a world of difference. I've seen it happen over and over again. Also, if you're self-employed, you're gonna need to show some taxes and profit, not just cash flow. I help a lot of business owners who think that they can't buy because their income looks small on paper. But again, there are ways to work through that. It's just about having the right strategy. I need you to hear this loud and clear. Your credit score is a snapshot, not your destiny. And if you're in Winston-Salem or anywhere in the Triad, you don't have to do this alone. I work with people every day who thought that they were locked out of the process, and now they're living in homes that they never thought that they could qualify for. Sometimes all you need is to make one phone call. If you've been on the fence, if you've been renting for years, if your credit has you feeling like you'll never buy, I want you to call or text me. Right now, my number is in the description box. Shoot me a message that says, "I'm ready," or "credit help," and I'll personally reach out to you with no spam, no pressure. Just real help from someone who gets it. I'm going to be honest with you. There are a lot of people who are going to tell you to wait until everything is perfect. Don't listen to them. Perfection is a trap. And if you're ready to grow, to build wealth, to take that next step, then now is the time. And you've got someone in your corner. I live in this community, I know these neighborhoods, and I know what's possible even when it feels like your situation isn't ideal. Let's talk about some quick wins while you're working on your credit. If you've got any old credit cards, get them to under 30% of the limit. That alone can raise your score in 30 to 45 days. If you've got collections, don't rush to pay them off just yet. Talk to a lender or a credit expert first. Sometimes paying off those collections can actually drop your score temporarily. We move smart, not just fast. Another win, get added as an authorized user on a family member's card with a long history and low balance. That can bump your score without you having to do anything other than being added to the account. No spending needed. This is a strategy. This is how we play the game. I know it's a lot to take in, but I want you to know you don't have to figure this all out at once. You just need to take the next step. And that step is reaching out. If you're watching this and thinking, maybe I can do this, then trust that. Don't wait until next year. Let's at least find out where you stand. And if your credit really is too low to move forward right now, guess what? We'll build a plan together. I've helped folks go from denied to approved in less than 6 months, just by sticking to a plan. That's what we're building, a path forward. So here's what I want you to do. If you need help with your credit or you're buying soon, schedule a call with me. Let's get your questions answered. Let's stop guessing and start planning. You're not the only one with bad credit trying to buy a house, but you could be the one who actually does it. And if this video helped you out even a little bit, tap that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Because I'm gonna keep showing up with content that helps people just like you become confident, educated homeowners. I've got more deep dives coming, whether you're buying, selling, or just learning. And make sure you watch this video as it'll help you with your home search. And when you're ready to make that move, just remember, Keon has the keys. I'll see you in the next one.